Okay, so VeChain versus Chainlink. Which one has more potential and can make you the most money? Okay, first, everything depends. But I think for now, let's just assume it's a short-term trade. So first thing first, I can pull up what we have here on Token Metrics. So these are popular projects. We had them on as the crypto showdown, and surprisingly, VeChain, our audience chose VeChain over Chainlink and Avalanche. Okay, so looking at the price predictions for VeChain, this has VeChain actually going down in the short term. Right now, it's around 1 cent, and it has it going to 0.009. Sorry, it's around 1.1. Yeah, so basically, the AI thinks it's gonna go down this month. Now let's take a look at Chainlink price prediction, and then we'll go to Bill from the TA perspective. But in general, this market has not been too kind to altcoins. But Chainlink and VeChain are large caps, so they haven't been quite as affected. Okay, interesting here. So this shows Chainlink at $9.29, hovering around 9.14 for most of the month, then going up to as high as 12.25. Interesting. So the AI thinks Chainlink is a better short-term trade for this month. Bill, what do the charts say?
Okay, so let's try this. So this is VeChain versus the dollar, right? And one of the things that I think is really interesting about VeChain is that VeChain did most of its rally. Okay, a lot of altcoins mooned in August. VeChain was actually done by July. Okay, right here. So VeChain is a niche play. So it actually has a chance of bottoming because maybe I'll use my imagination and say VeChain can have a mind of its own, right? Because where's VeChain going? I don't think it's going to zero, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it seems to be on support and it seems to have limited downside. And if it's a niche play with a mind of its own between now and the end of the year, if there's positive news for VeChain, it could go up. Okay. Now let's talk about Chainlink. You know, one of the things that we know about Chainlink is that Team Chainlink wants to buy it. You know, BitBoy was on the show and he had like a kind of a theory that Team Chainlink itself would be okay if it went down because they want to buy it. So, you know, Chainlink as well is on top of support, just like VeChain is. So, you know, these two coins are going to be subject to the ebb and flow of all altcoins. VeChain seems a little bit more interesting because it's a niche play, right? Like if everybody panics and everybody sells everything, Chainlink is not a little mini coin anymore. It's a big, big instrument, likely owned by hedge funds. So you have to weigh the risks. So I'm giving a none of the above answer to the question. I don't actually know. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't mind giving VeChain a shot on the long side, right? I think I'd be more inclined to buy Chainlink if it started to go up. Like if Chainlink started to rally, I'd be more inclined to go with that. If I bought anything kind of as a lottery ticket on a dip, I would do VeChain.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Bill. And tell us what you think. Are you more bullish on VeChain or Chainlink? VeChain Army, Link Marine Army. Tell us what you think. Let's see who wins the comments.